photo collages with a lot of found imagery. I haven't done a lot of my own actual photography, which is kind of sad. I kind of miss it, but the found imagery I'm working with is a lot of other photographers and other artists who are just famous artists from the past 100 years or so, and it almost has a graphic design feel. I've been working with some religious imagery, doing a lot of things with Madonna and Child, kind of doing that with the really old works, you know, and kind of making them more modern, and using those old works. And then I've used works by artists like Van Gogh and Magritte, and just kind of combine them, and it's just really colorful, and it makes the whole Madonna and Child kind of more fun and interesting and pretty to look at.
The way I feel it slipping all over me.
Something that's always interested me, and I've wondered whether to call it art or not, is fine art compared to photography in commercial photography and editorial photography, you know, fashion photography, whether it's considered art or not, because I mean, I always thought it was, and I always considered it to be, and I was just like, I want to be an artist, I want to do fashion photography. But then I kind of got here and I was like, oh, what if it's not art? And what does that make me? Like, just a photographer? Or, I don't know. So that was kind of an issue that I've always been thinking about. Well, I always considered an artist to be someone who can create something out of nothing and create something that means something deeper than just the photograph itself. And that's why I've kind of always debated it with fashion photography, because you're working with a set designer and makeup artist and everyone else, and it's kind of a collaboration, and you're kind of more directed. Yeah, I think to me that's kind of a line drawn, is basically just whether you are the creator or you're directed and told what to do. And if you're being so directed and told what to do, it's not as much your idea. You're just basically telling models what to do or something, or photographing a landscape or food or jewelry. If it can really be considered art, there's no deeper meaning really. Well, I think it's great for young photographers and people in college and who don't have a lot of money. They can really explore the art, because film costs so much money, and all the time put into the dark room costs a lot of money. Even though I think with film you do technically get a better photo.
So you like the accessibility that the digital age
it is. I do like the accessibility. It makes it easier. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I think some people definitely see it as a good thing. I think for certain types of photography, it's definitely a good thing, like advertising and commercial photography. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I love the look of the Polaroid. I was disappointed hearing that it was being taken out of process, and it's just really interesting, because if you think of fine art photography and how there's like process art, and it's so much about the process, and Polaroid film is so much about the process, and just how you can get it so quick. And I mean, there's been so many artists in the past that have used Polaroid. I mean, Andy Warhol did a whole Polaroid series, and people try to get that look of the Polaroid in Photoshop, and it's never going to look the same as a real Polaroid does. And I wish it was more accessible. Yeah.